question, what would you do with an extra $1,000? Buy new gadgets, buy data, consider jackpot, nobody's judging. What would you do with an extra $1,000? Using the current exchange rate, that's about 1.6 million. And if you can see that, that's about 1.6 million. So what would you do with an extra 1.6 million naira? Let me know. Hi guys, I'm Ivy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be talking about making your first 1K as a student in Nigeria. So if you've been wondering how to upskill, if you've been wondering how to monetize or how to basically find a skill that can pay as high as $1,000 and you are a student in Nigeria, don't forget to like this video and watch this video to the very end. And if you're new here, please subscribe. And if you are an OG, welcome back to my channel and I can't wait to just share offers with you in today's video. Now, before we continue this video, I want you to just take a deep breath and tell yourself it is possible to earn dollars in Nigeria. I know sometimes it can seem very far-fetched, but just know it is a mind game. If you can't see yourself achieving that, then you will never achieve that. So tell yourself you can do it and you will do it. Now, let's dive into today's video. Before we go into things you can do to earn your first 1K, I want us to dive into the basics, and that would be learning a skill. Now, before you can earn $1,000, what skills do you have that can give you $1,000? You need to find a skill or learn a skill. Can you write? Can you code? Can you edit videos? Do you have something that is valuable? Do you have something that is in demand? And if you don't, that's very fine. You can use platforms like Coursera or Udemy to basically learn skills that are in demand. And if you want to dive into tech but you aren't sure of which path you would love to take in tech, you can check out www.compassai.com. I'll put the link on the screen. It's free and it basically recommends 3 tech paths that would fit you based on the conversation you have with the AI. It is super, and it is free and it is super. It's like almost 100% accurate, right? So you can actually check that out, then come back to this video and let's dive in. Now that you have the skill, the next thing is to find someone that is willing to pay for it. Your skill needs to be one that can solve a problem. Now, when you solve problems, that's how you get paid. So you're getting paid for solving problems, which is why you need to have an in-demand skill, a skill that people want, a skill that is highly requested, basically, because the more problems you can solve, the more you get paid. Now, here are simple ways you can earn your first $1,000. The first thing is freelancing. I'm sure you've heard about Upwork or Indeed or whatever. Now, freelancing gives you flexibility and it also helps you control or keep tabs on your time. So you can work for multiple people and also get paid for your time. Now, the thing with freelancing is you need to learn how to put yourself out there. So basically, let's say you are a VA or you are a data analyst. What makes you different from the rest? Your brand. How noisy you are about what you do. Now, aside even Upwork or Fiverr or Indeed, Twitter is a place that I know you can find jobs, but you have to be very noisy about what you do, so that way you can attract clients that require your skill. Now, the second one is selling digital products. For example, let's say I happen to have a digital product, which I do, right? So like, let's say I have a product on branding. Now, let's say I have an online community. I can sell that product to people that can't even afford to, like, let's say pay for my mentorship class or whatever. Now, I'll give you an example. Let's say I have a mentorship class of about 50K. But because not everybody can afford to pay that 50K, I didn't have take a bit of that class. Like, let's say, okay, I want to focus on the branding part, and I put it in a book and I price the book at 3K, 2K. Now, people can actually buy that because it is like way less than the mentorship class, when I'm kind of giving some value that I gave in that class at a very discounted price. Which is why it is very good to build a community if you are a creative or if you're a professional. Build your community and also find how to sell to Nigerians. I highly recommend Selling to Nigerians by, I'll put the picture here. It's a very great book to learn how to sell to Nigerians and even learn marketing as a whole, particularly if you have digital products that you want to sell. It's a great book. So if you're looking at getting your first 1K, consider selling digital products. And also even consider affiliate marketing, because that way you don't have to own it, but you can sell and also get a commission for selling that product. Now you are a good videographer. You're helping your friends to be taking Instagram worthy pictures. I think you should definitely consider social media management, in the sense that We have startups that are looking for great content marketers and great SMMs, and they are willing to pay as high as 250K, like about, I think the lowest I've actually collected about, I think about $100 monthly, right? So imagine like having about 3 clients or 4 clients. You can easily get your first 1K by basically leveraging what you know, SM or even content marketing that way. So if you're looking at getting your first 1K and you are good, you have the vibe for content, consider becoming a social media manager. You can find jobs on LinkedIn or Well Found or Indeed US or even Fiverr as a freelancer as well, right? So consider actually putting your skills to the, like monetizing your skills in SMM, in content creation. And also becoming a UGC. I know on TikTok now, like imagine, okay, let's say you love makeup or you love skincare. Imagine like having all this groom video, all these get ready with me videos, and like you're actually showcasing products, right? Now they can basically pay you for, for actually showcasing their products, right? So I would say this year, it's the new year. Stop being shy. Stop. What's the word? Stop having that imposter syndrome, right? Put yourself out there. Be very sticky, right? So if you're actually good at, with content, of course, be an SMM, but you can also create a brand around yourself. Become a UGC. It could be on skincare, it could be on tech, it could be on wigs or whatever, right? Basically, first find something that you do effortlessly, that basically goes with you, and monetize it. Like they should actually pay for your time, right? They should like pay for your creativity, right? So, and they'll only pay if they can see the value in what you are doing. So start now, start messy, and over time you start to attract clients that will actually pay for your audience and for your time and for your creativity. Now the next thing is crypto, Web3. My gosh, if you are looking at making money in this space, get into Web3, get into crypto. Now if you're a female, you're in love, because we have communities like Women in DeFi and also SheFi, where you can learn Web3, blockchain, crypto, all for free. Now for SheFi, I'll put the link in the description, right? So apply to become a SheFi scholar, and I think it's about 8 weeks or thereabouts, and they will teach you everything from DeFi, Web3, data, or the blockchain, data analytics, and also like trading, and also trading as a beginner and things like that. Now in Web3, think of it this way. Let's say I'm getting paid about 100K to write 4 articles. Now Web2 is basically like tech, but Web3, I can get paid for, like, let's say an article as high as, like, let's say about $200 as a newbie, as long as it's like very nice, and like I know how to like put myself well. So it's like more rewarding, and it's more incentivizing, because I think the word is, it's a creator's economy, if that's like the right word, right? So like the rewarding Web3 is a lot higher than the regular tech space. So if you're looking at earning more money and less time, or like less work, or like, I wouldn't say less work per se, but like basically something less demanding, because in the regular tech space now, they can literally stress your life, and you basically earn the same, like there's no incentive, right? But Web3, it's more incentivizing, and in the sense that you can even do airdrops in crypto as well. Like imagine, like, let's say for just filling a form now, and they'll give you about, like, let's say about $10,000. Like basically getting rewarded for your actions. That's like how space is. It's very mind blowing, really. So yeah, get into Web3, get into crypto if you want to earn money, but get knowledge first. If you are a newbie, I know we have Coinophobia by Nirvana coming up, so look out for that as well. But if you are a female, check out SheFi or Women in DeFi, and also Web3 Leaders as well, where you can basically learn the essentials for free. And now lastly, you can teach what you know. Now, for example, I know people that get paid for speaking at events. Now, how do you do that? By basically putting yourself out there. If you want to basically speak on, like, let's say data, and they check you out, and you have nothing to show on your socials, there is no way they will pick you, right? So basically becoming more vocal about what you do and start monetizing. Like you can host master classes. People actually want to know. So imagine me hosting a class on, like, let's say how to earn your first 1K as a student in Nigeria, and it's about let's say 3K, and I get about, let's say, about 100 people to like pay for the class. That's about free. Is it like 300? Is it 300 I'm getting? Like, so imagine the volume I can get if I increase the price, right? So basically, like teach what you know, have master classes, have what's it called, have one-on-ones, have mentorship, like basically monetizing your time. But like they won't pay unless they can see the workings. Like you have to show your workings, because why should I pay for your time if you have no proof that you are good at what you do, right? So think about it. So like be very strategic when it comes to teaching what you know, because you want to make it look very, very valuable, which is why I'm going to say read that book, How to Sell to Nigerians. I'm going to put the picture and I'm going to put the link in the bio if I can, on where you can get the book, because it's a very, very, very interesting and mind-blowing. Now here's the thing. I've given you some hustles that you can do to make your first 1K, but you have to be very consistent. You have to be consistent if you want to make your first 1K. It won't just happen because I said so. You have to put in the work. It takes time, but you have to show up and put in the work. And you need to build in public. This is 2025. Building in public is not underrated. It is not overrated, rather. You need to learn how to be sticky. When they say data, I should come up. When they say marketing, I should come up, right? Because I need to learn how to be very sticky, right? So build in public. Talk about what you do on your LinkedIn, on your Twitter, on your everything. Be everywhere in your niche. Be everywhere, because you know the aim, and truly it is those that are noisy that basically attract the most opportunity. So you need to be noisy about what you do. And now, when you finally get that 1K, you need to learn how to handle that 1K. Like learn how to save, like learn how to invest, because it can go. It can go. So basically learn how to handle your finances. Because you have 1K doesn't mean you should be like be going clubbing or whatever. Learn how to multiply that money, learn how to save that money, and learn how to make that money grow. So I recommend like joining communities like Money Africa, or even like watching videos as well on saving and investing. Personally, I use Piggyvest, I use Zcrest Wealth as well, and I'm also kind of learning stock trading as well, because I want to kind of like know how the stock market works, so I can, you know, I can, what's the word now? I can diversify my portfolio, right? So yeah, learn how to grow your money. Money like isn't just for spending. It's also like it's for investing. It's for emergency. It's for enjoyment as well. So learn how to grow your money. Learn how to treat money as well. Now, making your first 1K isn't about the money itself. It's about confidence. There's this confidence that money gives you. So it is not really about the money, but also about the confidence that the money also brings as well. And you need to know that you can do it. Like I said earlier, you can do it. You will do it as long as as long as you have put it in your mind. It is possible, and you will do it. All you need to do is just start with what you have, learn, and be willing to take risks. So finally, I hope this video has been able to give you some tips or even ideas as to how to make your first 1K as a student in Nigeria. You can actually like drop comments if you have any questions or anything like you want me to talk about as well in my next video. I would gladly read and reply any comment that I see. And don't forget to subscribe if you found the video very interesting. And please, 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 please like this video. I really want to get to about 1,000 subscribers before the end of March. I'll be very, very small before the end of March. Please, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe and share with your friends as well. I'm going to be making more videos like this on money, on tech, on skills as well. So yeah, please just subscribe and like this video as well. And with that, till we see again. Mwah.